Jill. Welcome to Sweetheart Made Simple. Today I'm going to show you my recipe that I use to make sugar cookies, especially if I'm going to decorate. I want to show you the ingredients. I know there's a lot of different recipes out there, but this one is so perfect because it doesn't use any baking powder, so the cookies don't rise and you get this nice flat surface to decorate with. So let me show you the ingredients and then let's get baking. All right, the things that you need for this perfect sugar cookie recipe, especially if you're going to decorate and use cookie cutters for this. You need 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 and 2 teaspoons. If you're going to use 1 teaspoon of vanilla, then you can use another teaspoon for almond, which I usually do, or you can do 2 teaspoons of almond or 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You get my point. Lemon extract is really good in a sugar cookie recipe. You're going to need 3.5 cups of flour, but if you need even a denser cookie, then you can add 4 cups of flour. And instead of 2 eggs, you're going to use 1 egg and 1 yolk. So you're only going to use part of the yolk of 1 egg, but get rid of the egg white. You can make an omelet with that. And that's it. And you're just going to basically cream together the butter and the sugar, then add your extracts, then add your eggs. And when that's all mixed well together, then you can slowly, cup by cup, add the flour to get the dough that you need. Then wrap it up in saran wrap or in a Ziploc bag, put it in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 hours, and then I'm going to show you what it's going to look like, and then we're going to roll it out and bake them to make delicious cookies. All right, let's get baking. All right, I've got my cookie dough coming out of the refrigerator. I had it sit for 2 hours. Since it has a lot of butter in it, it does get pretty hard like butter. So you need to let it sit out for a good 10 minutes before you're ready to roll it out. And here I have it. Now I like to work in small batches. Every decorator is different. And I like to flour my board on both sides and then do a little bit of flour, not too much. Depends on your roller. It also depends on the climate in your kitchen, actually. Sometimes that makes a difference. So you're just going to roll it out like you would a pie crust. Now I'm going to be making cookies to decorate, so I want my dough pretty thick, and I have this handy ruler that I have it at a 1/4, and that's a perfect size. I don't know if you guys can see that. I made like a little line at 1/4. Now I want to show you something. Now let's say I'm going to use this heart cookie cutter, but I also want to do a large gown for wedding cookies. I would not put these all on the same pan because one is a lot larger than the other one, and the smaller one's going to need to come out of the oven a little faster, and this one's going to be underbaked. So if you're going to do all your hearts, do it all at one time, put it on one pan. Do all of your gowns on another pan, depending on the size of your cookie cutter. And then using either a pan with parchment paper on it, or just put it on a pan, one that you know that doesn't stick, but you don't need to grease it because it already has enough butter. You're going to stick this in the oven for 350 degrees for about 10 minutes. At about 10 minutes, you need to check because you don't want it completely baked. You want it just a little tinge of brown around the side, and then you want to take it out, leave it on the pan for a little bit, and that's going to make a perfect cookie. I'm going to put them in the oven, and then I'm going to show you how wonderful they look when they're all done. Now my cookies are out of the oven. They have just a tinge of brown. I don't know if you can see that. That's kind of my clue to take them out. I'm going to let them sit on the cookie sheet until they're completely cool, because I want it to be a little bit golden brown, just like this underneath, but I don't want the golden brown on top because I'm going to need that area to decorate. Now some people ask, why isn't there baking powder in your recipe? Well, the reason is I want them flat. I don't want them to rise because I want to have a flat foundation so that I can put fondant on, royal icing, do whatever I need to decorate. That's why that recipe is so perfect for cookie decorating, which you can do during the holidays or any time of the year, which is awesome. So this is our cookie. I hope you enjoy this recipe. It's so simple, but at the same time, you're gonna get a perfect cookie every single time. We'll see you next time, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'm gonna be putting up some different types of icings that you can use on cookies. That's coming tomorrow. Bye-bye.